Amélie Robbins here in the Young Hollywood Lounge, joined by America's Got Talent duo and latest Las Vegas headliners, the Clairvoyants. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Take me back to the beginning, because you guys, America's Got Talent, sweethearts, you're known around the world. Now you're in Vegas. Take me back to the beginning. How did this all even start?
Well, we met in 2011 in front of a TV studio. I was hired as a dancer and Thommy was hired as a magician, and that's how our paths crossed for the very first time.
And we always, we wanted to bring something on stage, something different, something what's about people, about human phenomenons. So we studied a lot, and then, step by step, hundreds of shows. Of course, America's Got Talent knocked on our doors and said, hey, you should be part of AGT. And we said, of course, let's do it. And then this roller coaster started, you know.
So you're talking about being a magician, and then you guys are mentalists, but people probably call you magicians as well. So
yes.
Break that down for me. If I said, hey, magicians are here, are you insulted, or are you like,
No.
it's cool, or like, tell me the difference?
What we are doing, it's in your heads. You think about something and Amélie knows it. Or we do predictions and stuff like this. And I think you want to see something, right? We can do it with an example, so you know what the difference is between magic and mentalism, if you like. Just an example.
While you're here. Yeah, okay.
I have a cup and a dice. Just take the cup.
Okay.
Take the dice with the other hand.
Okay.
Put it inside. Yeah. Just hand on top and shake it a little bit.
I'm watching her.
Just shake it a little and let us know the number on top. It's just so we can confirm for everybody watching. What is it this time? It is.
You want me to say it out loud?
Yeah.
Say it out loud?
Yeah.
3.
Okay, shake it one more time just to be sure. Have a
What
look.
do you know? What does she know?
Is it a different number? Is it a different number? Just have a look. It is.
Yes.
What is it? Let us know.
6.
6.
It's a 6. Okay, so those are all different sides, right? On the dice.
We'll do
Yeah?
it one more time, a little bit different. Okay,
Okay.
hand on top, shake it. Shake it as long as you like.
She's going for it.
Yeah.
Leslie enjoys shaking the dice.
Yeah, here we go.
Are you happy? Yeah.
I'm super happy.
Leave the hand on top.
Okay.
Amélie and I will look away. As soon as we're looking away, you will have a peek what number's on top. But don't say it to anyone, don't show it to any camera, just for yourself,
No.
just in your mind. Cool, we're looking away. You know the number?
Yeah?
Hand is on top, we cannot look inside.
No?
Do me a favor, just look into Amélie's eyes and count loud. With a poker face, like in Las Vegas, from 1 to 6.
You can do it.
You're like my spirit animal, by the way. What do you want me to count to 6?
Yes.
Loud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, Leslie, you're pretty good poker face, I have to say. I don't think though it was a low number, it was not a 1 and not a 2. Also, it was not the highest, it was not a 6. I do believe your voice sounded slightly different, and I think your eyes moved to your right, so to my left. When you said the number 4, I do think you rolled the 4. Is it correct?
What's going on?
Can I have a look? It is 4 on top.
How?
Well, most of the time it works pretty well. Of course I can't tell you how, because one part of our job is keeping secrets, and to keep the magic alive, that's why we can't tell the secrets.
Shin Lim is a dear, dear friend of Young Hollywood's. We've been to Vegas with him. He's been on this couch with us. Now that we're talking about Vegas, what's it like to be back on the stage in Vegas, especially with that phenomenal magician we love?
First of all, the room is amazing. We're at the Palazzo Theater. It's a beautiful, beautiful theater. And then performing together with Shin, I do believe that our two professions, they combine with each other very, very well. Like, he's such an amazing magician. I think a huge amount of talent on the same stage every night, 5 nights a week. It's awesome.
Go back to the word studying. What did you study to master this craft?
We just kind of dove into the whole human phenomenon area. We performed a lot in front of first family and children. Children are the hardest audience because they're so
smart.
honest. They're
Why?
so smart.
Why? What's the difference?
Because they say everything what they think, they just say it out loud. So sometimes they get you and sometimes they don't, but it's very, very fun to perform with them.
We always need people, we need the interaction, we need the reaction, so we always need an audience for that, and therefore we performed really thousands of times just to get this experience, to get our audiences and to try to make an act, something out of it. Yeah.
Has it ever gone awry?
Of course, there's always there can always something happen, But
It's a live show.
it's a live show, and people usually they don't know what's going to happen. So there's always a surprise involved.
If something's not like 100%, we're still humans. I think it makes us more human and people can relate.
So speaking of audiences, you mentioned Simon and Mel B. Like, what's it like performing for them? And are they like maybe harder to perform for because they're looking
like,
for you to mess up? Or like, who's been like your most famous audience, but B, like the most critical maybe?
I mean, the celebrities on America's Got Talent, they're like kids because, you know, first of all, they want to be part of it. You know, they love to be involved into your act, into coming on stage, doing something. And if there is something wrong, they will tell you, or they will press the buzzer or whatever.
Now, take me back to those days when you first got there. First round, and then you made it all the way, runners up, but still you won in America's and the world's eyes. Like that moment, you're like, oh, this is blowing up.
Okay, well, we started with the best that we got. First of all, that was our big goal. We were like, let's go all the way in. And when we moved on to the next round, we were like, oh, we already showed the best we have. What are we going to show next? But then you start to realize, okay, you always thought that your limit is here, but then you realize it's all the way up there. You get so creative, you work a lot. We worked like 20 hours a day minimum. We almost didn't get any sleep, but it was such a creative and fun time. We learned so much about ourselves, about our art form. So that helped a lot for us personally, but also in our job.
Well, speaking of no sleep, you're a new mom.
Oh, yeah.
So like,
Yeah, we are.
and a dad. So where's the sleep?
Can you see it?
So how has like now motherhood affected like your ability to do this craft? Because you have to be sharp, right?
We kind of grooved in pretty fast, and throughout the years, it's been over 10 years, we have worked intensively together and lived together. I think we perfected the time where we have to be like focused for our job, and then, you know, take the switch, press the button, and be like, okay, now we are private again. And in that case, we're just mom and dad, and we really try to be that at home for our baby, and we love him, of course.
And husband and wife, though. I mean,
Yes.
you guys got married in like the quintessential Vegas spot.
Actually, it was a romantical evening or day, and it was just the two of us. And our little dog, of course, he was with us.
If this didn't happen, what would have been the path?
Magic was always my passion. You know, when I started, I was 10 years young with a little magic kid. People love to see magic, you know, they're fascinated by that. And I think when the two of us met, it was meant to be. And then the two of us creating something together, you know, that was suddenly it was, okay, that's what I want to do. That's what we want to do.
You're back in Vegas, headlining again. So what happens next?
Our plan is always being like half of the year in Vegas and the other half on the road. So after the Vegas run, we go back to Austria. We are performing there this August at the Vienna State Opera. So that's a really big thing because they normally don't allow magic in there. It's just opera. But for the clairvoyants that's okay. And we do that, and then we're back on tour, and then we come back to the States, and we're touring through the US, Canada, and so on.
That's one thing also we will be forever grateful for, that we are still able, after almost 10 years, after AGT, we're still able to tour North America. And yeah, huge thank you to everybody who's coming to our live shows. Really, it means a lot.